Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. My name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader, and I've got a message today for the earth signs. This is for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you. I was just about to say Aquarius, and when we go into the reading, you'll know why. Before we get there, I wanted to mention that I'm still offering my special deal for you. If you want to learn more, I'll tell you about it at the end. So let's get straight to your reading. You know what? I'm going to go one card at a time instead of showing you the whole spread. So the energy around you is the Page of Swords. Now, this is a gentle nudging to explore a different mode of thought. A different mode of thought will create a different mode of being, because thoughts inform beliefs, inform actions, inform emotions, all of this stuff. And you're being gently nudged to consider something different. I'm not saying this is being forced on you, but you're being challenged to maybe consider something new, consider a new way of being. Even though it's not being forced on you, you're not responding the greatest. You've got the Knight of Swords. You are so ready and willing to just fly off and tell this person or idea or whatever it is, however you want to personify it, that they're wrong. They are absolutely not correct. You know the right way, and it is not this way. So you're being gently nudged to try something different, to think of something different, to be something a little bit different. And you're like, no, absolutely not. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. So let's just say you're a bit in resistance mode. So now, these cards, this is a very strong message. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We got a dragon hanging on for dear life. Seven of Wands, a conflict between these two animals, and the Tower. Finally, this stuff coming down. Looking at this at a glance, the strongest message off of here is you are holding on to your boundaries and your control so strongly, too strongly. And your guides are saying you need to relax this, you need to release this, because when you're holding on so tightly, when it comes down, it's actually going to feel very traumatic for you. Because, how do I explain this? The more rigid something is, when it's hit by a greater force than itself, the more easily it crumbles. It's the stuff that's flexible and bendy and pliable that is not so impacted by a hard force. So just thinking in purely physical terms here. And so your ideas of belief, your safety that you're holding on to, that just, no, it's this way and I can't let go of it. It's making you so rigid that this is really, it's not a warning, but they're just trying to help you. They're trying to get you to soften up, to just allow these thoughts to kind of come in your head. And just like you would pick up a beautiful object and kind of look at it, just look at the thoughts and say, okay, well, how would this change if I was going to go this direction? Or if I look at this way, how does my world kind of shift? I am right, and I have to hold on to my boundaries so strong, and there's no gray area, there's no pliability in there. It's not going to help you. It's not going to serve you, because when that force comes from the outside and pushes that tower down, pushes your walls of belief down, you're actually going to feel, like I said, you're going to feel a bit devastated. You're going to feel a little bit just shaken up, like shaken to the core. And they're saying a lot of this can be mitigated if you start to soften up now. Look at these beliefs that you're holding on so strongly to, and you know which ones I'm talking about. These are the ones that when something pushes it or someone triggers you, you're like, no. And it's really kind of like, ugh, like this. There's not like, maybe. It's like, absolutely not. So that's the belief I'm talking about. The one that you're so strongly convicted to, the one that you're holding so tightly to you. That's the one they're wanting you to just kind of massage and work with a bit. Because if you continue on this rigid way, it's actually going to, they're saying it's going to manifest in a setback. And so if you start to soften up now, when this starts to kind of flow, it just kind of cracks and falls apart gently instead of bam, and all of a sudden your world is in uproar. So If you have questions about this, please reach out below in the comments, because I know for some of you this might be a little bit confusing, and I also know some of you are probably going to resist this because that's where we are right now. I'm sorry, we're over here. You know, I am right, nope, 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 she's wrong. But the thing is if it's triggering such a strong response in you and such a strong absolutist response, at the bottom of that is fear. It's not love and it's not in your best interest. So keep that in mind too, that you're holding on to something strongly because of fear. And if that's the way forward for now, you know, that's fine. But those of you that don't want that, really encourage you to look at this. So, love to hear from you. Please reach out in the comments and please subscribe if you haven't already. What I was talking about at the beginning of the video, I offer intuitive readings one-on-one over Skype or Zoom. And they are your personal kind of connection to your guides and to the other side. So I basically channel the information and the messages through for you. So this can be really helpful if you're wondering what's next, or if you're stuck somewhere, or if you just want a little bit of clarity. So if you'd like to check this out, please visit my website, trueguidancetarot.com, all one word. And I will see you next time. Good luck with all the stuff this week.